Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're taking a look at lot 62 in the Bluffs, and it is really windy today. This is a 21-acre lot, and it's located on what's called Bluffs Trail Drive, which is the road I'm on right here, and I'll show you what this lot looks like. It's kind of a funky shape, but we are right here. So it has a ton of frontage here on Bluffs Trail Drive. And like I said, this is where we are right here, and this is where your building site's gonna be, which is easy. I mean, the building site, you know, I mean, you can see the electric pole right here, super easy in terms of, you know, short driveway, short pool for electricity. I mean, really low infrastructure cost on this lot. And then it goes off this ridge where we're at down into, you know, you get into the hardwoods here down in this hollow, and we'll go down there and check that out. And then goes back up the bank, and you'll see in the drone shots, which I'm not going to be able to get the drone really high today because of this wind, but it almost goes up to this house that you'll see, the house that you'll see in the drone pictures. But like I said, ton of frontage here along Bluffs Trail Drive. And here's the actual survey of it. And you can see we're right here, and this is where they did the perk test, which is why you'll see the little square there. And it even shows that it shows the drain, which is the bottom of the hollow, and there's a little road down there that goes through the lot, you know, just an old logging road down in there in the bottom of that hollow like that. And that house is sitting right there. But the thing about back here is, there's hardly anything back here. I mean, this Bluffs Trail Drive just goes out here a little bit further to a cul-de-sac, and that's the end of the road. So very little traffic on this road. There's a cabin, two places beyond this that are built. You're close to the river access here. You're not very far back in the Bluffs. You know, by Bluff standards, this is a really easy lot to get to. And like I said, I mean, just check out, you got an electric pole right here that's probably no more than, you know, a couple 100 feet from where you're going to end up building something. And I wouldn't be overly concerned here about, well, my building site's close to the road. Well, there's no traffic on this road, so I wouldn't, you know, get shook up about that or let that be a negative here. I'd spin that as a positive because you don't have to run the electric very far or put a long driveway in or anything like that. But I know the sun's in your face a little bit here, but this face is basically southwest. So you got a decent little view. I mean, nothing spectacular, but at least you're looking at something there. This is going to be west through here, south all the way over like this. So you're basically facing southwest. And then this is going to be, you know, you got plenty to work with here for a building site. I mean, you got all the room here you need to build whatever you want. And like I said, you might be a couple 100 feet there, you know, off the road. Try to get you a better shot of what your view is going to look like here. I'll get out of the... So that's not bad. I mean, you know, in this lot, you know, ridges and hollows, you got pines in certain places, and then when you get in the hollows and stuff, you got hardwoods. But, I mean, if, you know, it's tough, you know, anymore in the Bluffs, you know, most of the lots you're going to see are going to be, you know, 125,000 plus. So, you know, if you're not looking to spend, you know, 125 to 200,000, which is about the price range for a lot in the Bluffs today, this one will be a good fit. I mean, this is going to have you know, be below the average price in here. And like I said, it's 21 acres, so you get an extra acre and a half or so than you would with most lots. But let me kind of walk down in here, and I'll get down in the hollow here and show you, you know, that trail down in the hollow. But, you know, plenty of room right here on this little knoll to, you know, camp, build, whatever you want to do. Keenan Shanholtz here again on lot 62 in the Bluffs, and I haven't made it very far. This is going to be video clip number 2. But I shot the first video clip right up there at the building site, and I already found something pretty cool. As you can see here, this is kind of like a little logging road here. Definitely a road here that's kind of, and this tree's falling in it, that's taking me right down this point, right down this ridge. And we're just going to head off of here and get in this bigger hollow down here and see if there's any water in that little drain down there. But I can already see, got a nice, you know, wouldn't take much, a chainsaw and a few hours to open up a nice ATV path down through here. Keenan Shan Holtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on lot 62 in the Bluffs. And I basically just walked, you know, right off the point down here into the hollow. Pretty easy walking, it's not very steep. As you can see, when you get down in here in this big hardwood hollow, it's pretty open. You got nice trees down here, and right here in front of us, we'll look at that. That's a logging road you're gonna see on the plat. But I wanna zoom in. So if you look, you can see the roof of that house up there. And so your back left corner is gonna go up pretty close to that house up there. You know, and like I said, you'll see that on the aerials and whatnot. But let's see if there's any water down here in this little drainage. I mean, there's deer trails every, oh, there goes a bunch of them up there. See the deer going there? There's about 5 or 6 of them. I was gonna say there was deer trails everywhere coming down through those pines there. And you can see, I mean, there's buck rubs and stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of deer sign in here, but I'm trying not to slip. But right here's the little logging road in the hollow that you can see on the plat, and it's kind of neat down here. You see how pretty and mossy the road is and stuff. You know, great place to come down here and shoot. And there is just a little bit of tranquil water. You could see the sun hitting off of it right there. I'll walk down there here in a second, but this is really, really neat down here. Be a good place to come down here and shoot and stuff like that. It's just like a big bowl down in here. And you got nice big hardwoods and stuff. And you know, this ground, I mean, it's downhill from the road, but this is certainly not steep. I mean, I'm not dreading walking back up out of here for 1 second, and I'm, you know, not in the shape I used to be. You know, for a guy in his mid-40s, I'm not sweating, you know, walking back up out of here at all. So, but let's see if we can. Yeah, there's a little tranquil water going down through there. I mean, this is obviously, we've had some snow melt and some rain and such, but there you go. All right, well, I don't know if I'll do another video here or not on this lot, but it's pretty good value here. Lot 62. Keenan Shan Holtz here again on lot 62. Bluffs. This will be video clip number 4, but I wanted to take a shot here. So I'm on the logging road here that's in the hollow that you see on the plat, and I want to show you. So if you see the red paint on the tree right there, that's the property marker. So I'm all the way on the edge, and the lot goes this way. Little stream down below you, goes up pretty close to the house you see up there, and there's actually another logging road that's running against the side of the hill over there that should be on this property, just barely, I'd say. But if you see this dogwood tree leaning over here in the path, that's where your property line is pretty well. But there's probably at least, I don't know, I'm gonna say 120 yards or so of this path down here that runs across the property. Let's just walk up here and see if we can locate where this road goes off the property at. Nice big hardwoods. these lots are all pretty well marked. You know, they started selling lots in here almost 20 years ago, but it's still pretty easy to see the paint and stuff like that where the property lines are. See, there's almost like a little, kind of like a little intersection in here where it lays pretty nice. Let's see here. And then there's a hollow going up that way. This is pretty cool right in here. Now, I know I gotta be getting pretty close to the line in here somewhere. And I can't look at my Onyx right now on my phone, but I wanna say you got a corner, you know, the little dog leg that's on this side, there's a little corner, I think, right over there. And then that's where the line really shoots up that way, you know, and you got all this down in here. But this path does go off of it right in here someplace. But yeah, there's like a little spring right there. It's froze up. It's pretty cool down in this hollow. Yeah, just everything, like all the hollows kind of come together and intersect down here, which is pretty neat. But yep, that'll do it on lot 62. This is a cool lot. If you want a lot in the Bluffs but you don't want to break the bank, this is the one. Keenan Shanholtz here again, lot 62. I had to do another video on this because I found something really cool. There's all kinds of like little springs and stuff down in this hollow. And this is more of a drainage right here. And if you see, you can see the sun glistening off all the water. You know, like this is where like the main like drainage, where I took the earlier video where the creek's a little deeper there. Like this is where everything originates. There's all kinds of little springs down in this hollow, but I found like the main spring. And we're pretty close to the property line, but this is definitely on the property. Property line's up over the hill about 25 yards from where I'm at right here. But check this out. See the water dripping out of there? And it's usually a dead giveaway when you see a couple big trees in a hollow and you'll just see water kind of emanating, you know, out of the bank right there. But there's just all kinds of like little springs and stuff down here in this hollow. This is really cool. And here's the path that I was on before, you know, like it jumps across, you know, right in here somewhere across like where those little drainages are at. But I'm gonna show you, I found the corner down here. So, right here, when you see, here's a little lesson for everybody. When you see 3 red marks on a tree, that means a corner. So when you're looking at the plat, like down here in this hollow where it makes a turn, this is the corner down here in the hollow. So, and I'm also seeing something else. See, just look, there's like little drainages, like all these hollows kind of start the main hollow right here. But there's a bucket laying there. But look at the water going down through there. Now I'm sure that spring's not some kind of year-round spring or anything like that. Don't get it twisted, you know. But it's pretty cool that you can tell where the water's coming from. And so yeah, the property's going to take off up through there. But this has got to be a phenomenal deer crossing down here. Any place where you get a bunch of hollows coming together is going to be a main thoroughfare for wildlife. So yeah, look at that down through there. It's a really, really nice lot. You gotta explore it though, that's the thing. You know, you got the spot at the top to build, but you gotta explore and come down in here to check it out because it's worth the trip. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I just figured it was kind of time to maybe make a new video here at the Bluffs Common area. for the Bluffs on the Potomac. And I'm going to zoom in here and you can see some ducks floating around there. But this is a common area for the Bluffs here on the South Branch of the Potomac River. I'm standing on the steps here that go down into the river here. And as I'm taking this video, the river is up right now. It's probably up 2 or 3 feet from where it should be. You know, in the summertime, you're going to be able to walk across the river here and probably not be in over your chest. So it's a good place to come down here, hang out, swim, fish, you know, just kind of hang out. As you can see, there's a picnic table there. There's a little concrete bridge where you come across to get over here to the river. And there's some picnic pavilions over there, going up that hollow. And then going up the bigger hollow there, there's the big pavilion where they have, you know, community meetings and whatnot. And there's also dumpsters down here. Well, a dumpster. That's one thing about the Bluffs. There's all electronic gates in here now for the community, except for the common area here on the river, which you need a key for. But the Bluffs does provide trash service, which is very uncommon for communities around here. They have dumpsters at different gates and stuff like that for you to, particularly if you're a weekender, that's really handy. So you don't have to haul your trash home with you when you leave. But what a great spot this is down here. I mean, the Bluffs, one thing that the Bluffs has that most of these big 20-acre lot communities doesn't have is the common access to the river here. And, you know, going upriver this way, the river flows to the north, so we're looking back to the south now. When you go south from here, about 2.5 miles, there's a public access point at Hanging Rock. That's a good, you know, couple-hour trip down to the Bluffs common area here. Well, south of that is the bridge in Romney, which that's the all-day trip down here to the Bluffs, which is probably about 7 miles from the bridge in Romney downriver to here. And then from where I'm at, downriver, you can go to Blue Beach Bridge, which is probably about 3 miles. So, you know, that's kind of what the common access does here to the river comparative to other communities. I mean, it kind of makes it a 4-season retreat. So if you're coming up here in the summertime, it's not hunting season or anything like that, you can come down here to the river, hang out, fish, you know, put in, take out, canoe, kayak, swim, you know, just cool off, bring your dog down here to get in the water. It's just a fantastic feature that the Bluffs has that no place else really does. It's worth a visit.